Day 59.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 59th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Yes, the violent barbaric enemy, one of which is within our walls currently. But it's fine, probably. That's right. That's how Kara was. As long as I'd known her, she was the type who could never ignore a troubled friend or animal. She didn't think about herself, just worried about others. But that was Kara, not Nozomi. Anyway, guess I should go to the cafeteria. Okay. And hopefully everything's still going smoothly, no troubles afoot. I'm surprised no one's made a serious effort to try to, like, find a way to learn our prisoner's language or something, or communicate in some way, at least. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, I heard an unexpected person's voice ringing in my ears. And then she smiled. She responded to what I said. Wow, for real? That's awesome. What happened? What are you talking about? Damn it, no, don't ask. Takumi, you're just in time. Listen to this. Is he gonna start over from the beginning again? How many times do you want to do this? Telling the same story over and over whenever anyone new comes in? Whatever, man. Just let him talk until he's satisfied. Last night, I went to bring the prisoner food like usual with Anne. We talked together for a while. Well, I talked at her, I mean. I've told her all kinds of stories, but yesterday I told her about my dog, Leo. He was my only friend. We used to play every day back at the complex. But when we were playing fetch, he'd never chase the ball and would run off instead. And he'd suddenly dive into the river when we were out on walks and swim to the other side. All he did was run away. Is that normal? Are we sure this dog actually liked you? I was gesturing and talking enthusiastically about all this, and suddenly she smiled at me. When I got surprised by it, she stopped right away. But this means we've communicated, right? Isn't that amazing progress? I guess in a certain sense, that's some communication. I'd really like to have better communication, but you gotta start somewhere. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. That is pretty impressive, I guess. She'll smile for a low life like me. She'll be in stitches around you guys. That's just creepy.
Oh.
Shuma's made us listen to this story dozens of times already. Dozens? You must be pretty happy about it. But if she smiled, that means invaders must have emotions like us. Presumably. And it is also plausible that she's just, like, observed our emotions and has attempted to mimic the external signs of emotion so as to endear herself to us to further her plans. That's the... Right, like, I don't think the invaders, and particularly the humanoid ones, are, like, heartless monsters or something. I wouldn't be shocked if they're maybe just, like, another faction from, like, another Tokyo residential complex type place. But they are our enemies and are attacking us. We shouldn't let our guard down too much, just because she's, you know, friendly and cute or something, you know? Oh. They have emotions, look nearly identical to humans. They're intelligent, capable of speech, and fight using hema-anima. So what makes them different from us? Enough nonsense. The invaders are evil, and we are righteous. We are polar opposites. That's right, don't lump nobility like me in with those lowlifes. Sorry. Don't worry, Kako, those people just have nasty mouths as well. As well as what? Putting aside the other invaders, this commander is clearly not just some monster. Humans are the only species capable of smiling. Is that true? I'm pretty sure that's not true. Isn't there even literally like a... There's like that selfie of like an ape smiling, right?
Huh.
In that case, the invaders really might be a different race of humans. Another race of humans? Is that what they really are? It's not like that shit matters. They're still trying to kill off humanity, right? Well, but if they are humans, then it would stand to reason they probably aren't trying to destroy humanity. Then we gotta kill them first, that's that. Indeed, evil must be slain with my holy Jumanji sword. We're not gonna think our way to an answer. It's a waste to worry about the true nature of the invaders. I mean, know thy enemy, you know? That's right, there's no point in taking a killing game too seriously. You'll just get bored before you get to the final twist. That's what all of you think, but what about you, Mr. Kinzaki? You're the one in charge of her. It's not unusual for rescue animals to be withdrawn. You have to respect their pace and wait until they've adjusted. We're talking about a prisoner of war, not a rescue animal. What do you think, Takumi? Well, I am curious about the invaders, but I also think it's true we won't think our way to the answer. We need to put our all into surviving here. So it's not something to worry about? If we learn any new facts later, we can always talk about them together then. For now, let's focus on our battles here. I see. If that's what you want, then I'll follow your lead. I won't make it if we're focused too much on this. Not understanding things is the norm here. I whispered this as if to remind myself of it. This was our normal now. If I worried about everything, including the similarities between Kara and Nozomi, I'd never stop. For the time being, we stopped talking about the invaders and went back to our rooms. Why? No, we need answers. I demand answers. I gotta stop overthinking. Our priority is defending the school for the remainder of our time here. That's why we need to be ready for the next defensive battle. We never know when the enemy will attack. But like, I don't know. Well, here's the thing though. If we know the invaders aren't just some like faceless, unthinking evil, then they probably have a reason for attacking the school. And if they have a reason for attacking the school, it's plausible, it's justified, even from our perspective. Right? I mean, we don't know what we're defending. What if we're defending some, like, super weapon? What if we're just defending, like, a ticking time bomb that's gonna destroy the planet? Yeah, I mean, it seems unlikely, but it's plausible. Like, what if the invaders are the ones who are actually justified here? Okay. I am shocked Shuma is willing to go. Aren't you busy? Okay, I mean, what do we need? I mean, I'd like some more BP. I feel like we are kind of low on that. We don't really need more plants. Textiles and machines. We could use both of those. And I do like the idea of taking Kako out again. Minerals and machines. We could use more minerals. And you are BP and textiles. BP and minerals. Well, we're more focused on minerals or textiles. I think probably minerals. Alright, so we'll bring this crew.
Let's get moving.
Hopefully I have a level 3 extinguisher now. I'm not sure if we do, but that'd be ideal. I mean, if we got machines and minerals, we probably want to go to the desert. Okay, we're still only on level 2. That's fine. So machines and minerals are the big things right now, as well as BP. You've seen an unidentified flying object. Hacker says it's called a black triangle. She might be able to communicate with it. Or sacrifice the abducted. Chant a spell, I guess? Ventura Ventura, space people, you called out to the UFO. It responded to your summons by launching its tractor beam and sending an invader. Dang. Okay, why did you know what it was, but not that it's hostile? Okay. What is this? Have we fought these guys before? Maybe. It's pretty slow. Alright, Kako.
I'll do my best.
You'd have to move, I think, to use this. Your passive will attack +3 when user attacks without moving. It's like, what if we did Spirit Ring? Not quite the range we need. Alright, one thing I do actually want to test. So what's your attack power again?
All set.
An energy sniper is apparently attack at 3, but it might actually be 6. Technically. Yeah, because it's 3 if you've moved. So here's something I want to try, actually. Let's use this strategic material. Does the spring trap, if we use this, say put you here, right? Does that count as you having moved?
I'm all set.
It doesn't. Okay, that is fun. That's got some interesting implications.
Aim. I'm feeling weak. I'm ready. I'm all set.
And even from here, maybe we could spirit. Well, no, okay.
Onward.
Launches into a powerful spinning slash and inflicts stun on the user. So I guess we could take him out. Yeah, alright. We could do this.
Take that!
Then
2 arms.
bring the Jumanji sword up.
Flash. I'm burnt out.
Good to go.
Alright, 2 stabs will get this guy.
Yeah. My turn. Here. All right.
I'm ready.
Oh, you can snipe from here, so... Oh, nah, not quite. We could have more range, maybe.
My turn at last.
Ready when you are.
I mean, we could side slash a couple of these guys. That might be the best thing to do here. And just take a bit of damage. Because I don't think we can kill you regardless. Well, we probably could if we used, like, something that helps with that. You have an attack of 5, though. Okay, in that case...
Say when.
Let's use an attack potion.
This should do it.
Because I think with an attack potion, we can actually come here side slash and get you down.
Here we go. That's it. Got it. Say when.
Now from here, I guess we'll just kind of move back and side slash these two.
Yeah.
Okay. And could have gone better, but
I'll
it's
do
fine.
my best.
We can hellfire these folks.
Taking the shot. You'll have to take it from here.
My turn. There.
Okay.
This looks useful.
A normal stone. Nice. Let's grab a 6. You find an armory in an empty base, or an enemy base rather. Carrara wants to dismantle some of the weapons for parts. What do we do? Let's dismantle the homing missile. Alright, you took the CPU from the for the computer that controls the homing missile. We got a supercomputer CPU.
This looks useful.
Oh, it's blue level, nice. 2 would be the way. You find what seems to be an old factory. The inside is ragged and ruined. The machines all seem to be broken. We'll put something together from the scrap. A speaker. Nice.
This looks useful.
Also, is there anywhere like in particular on this map we want to go to? Through the area. And if we head north, like the star maybe could be good. There's also this treasure chest over here. How do we get to the star? So you gotta go from here. So you'd be turning... Cool. I guess we'll aim for this treasure chest that's kind of closer to where we actually are. Let's just go for distance here. You find an unexploded bomb under some rubble. You might be able to scrap it for parts. Ah! That's not. Even though there was no explosion, there was still a chance for it to go off. You turned right around and ran from the bomb. Alright, find a little bit of monsters. Okay, this motley crew shouldn't be that bad. We got Spirit Rain. It's also Hellfire. And that seems pretty effective. I was not going to kill anything straight up, but it's going to set us up nicely to get a lot. Heck, I mean, could we just do that twice?
Here goes. I can't move.
Oh, that stuns you. Okay, that's right.
Let's do this.
That's why it's so strong.
Yeah. All right.
I got this.
Kurara, give me like a nice little Usuzuki nightmare. Although, actually, hold up. With the geography
Leave it to me.
Yeah, Jumanji Slash. And you can do that again by just kind of stepping back once.
Ready when you are.
There we go.
That's it.
Alright, I'm definitely liking Kako. Especially when...
useful.
Like, it's kind of overpowered. She has the amazing ranged attacks and also an amazing... And that's probably one of our most powerful close range attacks. Honestly. You activate a time bomb. Do something or it'll explode. We don't have Tsubasa. Run. Took damage, and we go back to space. And a lot of bombs around here. You find a wall dropped on the roadside. There's a building up ahead that looks like a police station. Will you turn it in? What? Turn it into whom? Well, we'll just borrow it for a while. Since you came all the way here, you decided to take it, and felt a little guilty for it. You got the silver BP token, but the chance of finding all materials is minus 30%? No!
We did it.
I've got it. So I'm supposed to turn it in even when there's no authorities? You find a magic circle in some ancient ruins. It seems infused with a mysterious power. We'll get Kaker to chant a spell. Kaker used her knowledge of the occult to recite the spell, and the magic circle shone brightly. You granted some kind of spiritual protection. Extra chance for textiles. Unfortunately, there aren't many textiles around here. You find the remains of a giant robot. It might have some rare materials inside. Let's check the cockpit. You got in the cockpit and started pressing buttons. And moved! The giant robot stood up and took a few steps. Moved 5 steps in a random direction. Okay, that works. That's actually where I wanted to go. Who would have thought? Wait, we're going that... Why are we going that way? You find a natural hot spring. We'll take a dip. Lovely. Feeling back to tip-top shape. You find what seems to be an old factory. The inside is ragged and ruined. The machines all seem to be broken. We will put something together from the scrap. A speaker. Okay.
Yes!
We'll just get one. You find the remains of a giant robot. Let's check the power reactor this time. It looks like some kind of amazing power reactor, though you weren't sure how it worked. You decided to take it for crafting materials. We got a high-temperature nuclear reactor.
Here's what I found.
Okay, yeah, blue level. Nice. Let's go 3 here. We could use some minerals. You find a small hole in a cavern wall. Could there be something on the other side? Force our way through. You forced yourself through the hole, but you found nothing on the other side. All you did was waste stamina. Kishiko took damage. You find a toy store in some ruins. There are still some products on the shelves. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Let's go for the miniature robot. A functioning motor. Lovely.
Here's what I found.
Let's go for a 3 here. Okay, this setup again.
Leave it to me.
Man, I wish you started somewhere slightly more useful. Because if we have you move, then you're weak.
I'll do my best.
Look, can we Hellfire, Jenny? We can, it's just not very useful. But if we were to go like here... Yeah, okay, I can see that. In that case...
I'm ready.
Let's get an agility potion.
Here goes. I'm all set.
Although, hold up.
I'm ready.
Let's not run there, actually. Let's use a spring trap. Spring trap to here.
I'm all set.
And, I mean, I think this. Oh,
Taking
yeah.
the shot. You'll have to take it from here.
Well done.
2 arms. Yeah. I leave the rest to you.
My turn. Take this. Got it. Say when.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
Can I airblade these guys? Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Take that. Say when.
What about these guys?
Ah!
Not quite.
Good to go. Take that.
Okay, and that was supposed to be a hard formation. Jeez.
Here's what I found.
Ooh, large clock. Perfect. Alright.
This might be something good.
We also got tough string. And I think that'll actually conclude our expedition.
That's it for today.
Not bad, though. We do have like a 30% debuff across the board, don't we? Or maybe it was just for plants, which we didn't get any of. Okay. Pretty effective day, I'd say.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Yet again, nothing happened today. But the quiet feels eerie. It's like the calm before a storm. Like something crazy is going to happen soon. No getting anxious doesn't solve anything. Whatever happens, we'll figure it out. If we forget that, we're bound to fail. That's what I told myself as I drifted off to sleep, bringing an end to the 59th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 60. I wonder if we'll unlock anything cool today.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Today is your 60th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Honestly, I'm kind of out of ideas at this point, so I didn't prepare anything special.
Aww.
Anyway, for your remaining 40 days, keep fighting with hope for humanity! Okay! let's get going for the day!
Today's day 60, huh? The 100th day is drawing closer. We're getting nearer to the end. I don't know what will happen on day 100, but I'm sure everyone will be saved in the end. I'm going to make sure we make it to that point. I steeled myself with those words and began my day. Guess we'll probably head to the cafeteria as it... Oh, Takumi. Hey, good morning, Nozomi. The moment I went out onto the rooftop, I bumped into her again. Sorry, I'm kind of in a rush, so I'll be going now. What is it? Did something happen? Well, I thought I'd go explore outside. Oh, we were doing that yesterday. You could have tagged along. Explore? Why? Mocha's fever still isn't going down, but I looked it up, and it seems Giftomatic can make anti-pyretic medicine. So you're going out to collect ingredients, all by yourself? Well, I can't drag everyone else along with my whims. Girl, we went out exploring yesterday. You should have told us. What are you talking about? Friends like this too get dragged along. You don't have to get weird about it with your friends. But I can't expose you all to danger. We were just there yesterday. We were going anyway. You should have just told us, hey, can you pick up this on your way to the store? Like, come on. We were already making the trip. She really is just like Kara. And here I was trying not to compare them. Anyway, I can't let Nozomi go alone. It's too dangerous for her to explore the ruins by herself. Fine, I'll go with you then. Huh? I'll go even if you try to stop me. You're stuck with my whims now. Okay, thank you. Then let's get going. It's best to get Mocha that medicine sooner rather than later, right? Yes, of course. Let's head to the entrance hall. We bring in anyone else, or just the two of us? Seems like it'd be pretty hypocritical of me to force myself on her to bring me along, and then also be like, oh, but I don't need to bring anyone else. Even so, I mean, just the two of us could manage. Especially since she can heal us, like, infinitely. Alright, time to get going. Hey, Takumi, thank you, truly. You should save your thanks for after we've collected the ingredients and made the medicine. Yeah, you're right. I'll do that. Okay then, let's go. Okay. Just the two of us then. Okay, we'll make it work. So what do we need to make the antipyretic? Let's see. Cool herb, supplements, and wafer paper. Okay, cool herb, supplements, and wafer paper. Got it. Okay, let's go find them and come back ASAP. Alright. Kind of scattered about. This will be a long one. I think we'll go south first, and then we'll kind of hit them all in a counterclockwise formation. Knowing we're going to have such a long journey, I think it makes sense to do the two here and hit empty spaces while we can. Let's go. I want to get some progress. There are enemies involved, though, of course. Naturally. That's not an insignificant number. Okay, but it's fine. Here's what we go. We start with a nice little side slash. Here. Yeah.
There. All right.
Next, I take a step back.
Ready when you are.
This is important, trust me. Maybe take a step forward and do another side slash. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. Now, let's get a rescue bullet going, like so. Heal me up to my status effect.
I'll help.
Thanks. Good to go.
Okay, another side slash over here.
Yeah! Got it. Ready when you are.
take a step back and impact stab over this way. But first, we take an attack potion.
Time to use it. Let's go.
So you one-hit kill him.
All right.
Alright, now,
I'm prepped and ready.
paralyzed bullets. Stop Simpson being a pain the rest of this turn.
My
Then
turn.
I will side slash. I don't think he's gonna do any. Well, good stun. Like, no, you're not doing anything. You're
I've
stunned.
got
Okay,
this.
so we can side slash these two, so no one gets hurt. Okay, that's
Say
fine.
when.
Side slash you two.
Yeah. Got it.
Nozomi,
I'm good
please
to
heal
go.
me.
I've got your back.
I owe you.
And
Good
then
to go.
let's take this guy out.
Look what I found.
Ooh, a compressor. Nice. We got 2 here. What's 3 get us? Empty space? Okay. We'll go for the 1. 6 for distance. Yeah. You see a deer eating tree bark. It turns and fixes its big brown eyes on you. Let's offer it some food. The deer left, perhaps having it had its fill. You gathered the bark it was eating to use as crafting material.
Here, I found this.
Okay, I mean, not much, but it's something. You got a cool herb. Okay. We got 4 here. You found a creepy straw effigy in some temple ruins. It exudes a discernible malevolent aura. Pick it up. You picked up the effigy, but nothing happened. Good thing it wasn't cursed. Got a straw doll.
I picked this one up.
We'll take 3. I think from here I want to go straight up, right? Yeah. We could grab that chest along the way, actually. Regardless, I think. Well, yeah, I think you go straight up. You find a first aid kit. The box is old and beaten up. The gauze and other supplies still look usable, though. We don't have any wounds, so we'll take them as materials.
We did it.
Give me a 2. You see some pretty butterflies fluttering around. Their wing patterns are quite unusual. We'll catch one. Carefully observe the butterfly you caught, and you feel like you understood its biology a little better. Give us a 1. You find a small pond. The water is cloudy and you can't see the bottom. There seems to be something down there. Fish out with a net, clearly. You use a net and fished up a bronze token.
Yes.
This looks like a rare one.
Ear pick. You got nutritional supplements. Okay, up we go. We'll continue, of course, naturally. You see a bird flying overhead with something shiny in its beak. It might be something valuable. We'll chase after it. You chased after the bird and found its nest. Seems it was stashing treasure inside.
Here, I found this.
Do you want the monsters? Let's go for an event. You look up and see a shooting star. If you make a wish now, it might come true. A wish for better materials. You see a large flag planted on top of a broadcasting tower. It seems like it would be useful as a crafting material. We'll climb. I lost 10 health. Ouch. Okay. We'll go 2. You're surrounded by a thick fog. You can barely see what's in front of you anymore. Hide and wait. Move -5. Yes, sir. Let's go. You got wafer paper. That should be everything we need. Yes, now we can make Moko's anti-pyretic. Let's head right back. Rain is getting bad. Ooh. What was that? Lightning, I think, and it was really close. Lightning, is that electrical energy that strikes the ground, right? Yeah, it's enough to kill you instantly if it hits you. Uh-oh, we can't use a Ribomatic out here, so if we do get hit... maybe we should take shelter? I mean, it's really rare for lightning to actually strike a person. Of course, these people don't necessarily know that. It's really close now. We could be in danger here. We can avoid a direct strike if we're indoors. Maybe we should take shelter in one of the old buildings and ride it out. Right, let's do that. We didn't stick around to say any more, but dove right into a nearby building. We should probably be okay in here. The outside world is seriously dangerous. It's crazy that such a horrifying phenomenon happens here so often. World death might be affecting it too, but the forces of nature are truly ferocious. I can't believe people used to live in such a dangerous environment. I'd rather be back in the residential complex. What do we do now? All we can do is stay here until the lightning passes. Is that really okay? Invaders could attack the academy over here. That doesn't mean we can just run out into the open. If lightning kills us, there's no way for us to come back. Let's just trust the others to handle the school and wait out the storm here. You're right. Being in a hurry won't help. Then it's decided we'll stay put and wait for the lightning to stop. Yes, let's do that. For some time after that, we sat in the ruined building while the storm raged outside. A couple of hours later, there was still no sign of it calming down. The next thing we knew, it was getting dark. We weren't really talking much. It was a little awkward. I would ask Nozomi about her and Karua, but this definitely wasn't the time to do it.
You're mad at me, aren't you?
What? Mad? What? Why?
Huh?
We're in this mess because I decided to be selfish.
What? You're helping someone else recover. That's like the opposite of being selfish.
Hey, I told you, remember? Coming with you was my selfish decision. Seriously, don't worry about it.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey.
What is it?
When you were in the Tokyo residential complex, how did you spend your time?
Huh?
Oh, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. I'm just not sure how to answer. I lived a normal life, I guess. I diligently went to school. I studied a lot too. I wasn't in any clubs, but I did do strength training regularly.
Strength training? That's surprising.
Really? I make sure to do it even now, before bed and after I wake up. I can't use Hemoanima like everybody else, so I have to make sure I don't slow you down.
You don't need to worry about that. You're doing great even without Hemoanima.
Thanks. But really, it would be better if I could use it like everyone else.
And you have no idea why you can't?
I think about that all the time. Because if I could, maybe then I'd have been chosen as an official member of the Special Defense Unit like the rest of you.
Wait, you're not?
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean by that? If you had Humano, you'd be an official member? Oh. You're saying you weren't chosen. What does official mean exactly?
What?
Didn't Sirai recruit you into this team like he did the rest of us? As if to cut off my questions, Nozomi suddenly stood up. I'm sorry. Can you forget I ever said that? Huh? I've said too much. I didn't mean to let that slip out. What do you mean? Are you hiding something, Nozomi? And if you are, what is it? Well, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. I'm not if I want to stay at Last Defense Academy. Look, I'm not gonna kick you out or anything, okay? Huh? I want to stay here at Last Defense Academy. I want to fight to defend humanity with all of you. That's why I came here in the first place. Why she came here? So you chose to be here yourself? Is that what you meant by not being officially chosen?
I did it for my mom.
Your mom? My mom, she's a researcher. And I was one of her experiments. Experiment? It was an experiment to protect humanity. It was our dream for me to fight for humanity's future. Although my mom is dead now, so she's not here to see it. That's all I can tell you for now. But trust me on this. I may be hiding something, but I'm not trying to deceive anybody. I really just want to fight alongside all of you. But if anyone finds out about this, I probably won't be able to stay anymore. So I have to keep it a secret, at least until day 100, when the fighting ends. You're not convinced, are you? No, I get you. I'll pretend I never heard this. Huh? I'll trust you. But in exchange, when we make it to day 100, I want you to tell me everything. Okay? Okay, I will. I promise. Oh, but there is one last thing I want to ask. You said your mom was a researcher. What about your dad? He died a long time ago when I was little, in a car accident. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine, I was just a kid, so I don't really remember anything. Her dad died in an accident when she was little, just like Kara was. And her mom was a researcher, too. But Kara's mom is still alive, and she didn't experiment on her daughter. Kara never mentioned anything like that, anyway. Just that her mom was always busy and wasn't home much. These weird similarities and differences, what does it all mean? Are Nozomi's mother's experiments related somehow? Oh, it looks like the rain has almost stopped. The lightning's died down too. Huh. Oh yeah. Maybe we can go soon. It's already pretty light. I'm anxious about walking in the dark, but I'm worried about Moko and the others. I think we should head out. If we go now, we should make it by morning. Sure. Let's head back. Right. The rain was still drizzling as we made our way back towards Last Defense Academy. The journey went on for several hours. So she's like an actual volunteer, not a...